Everybody, welcome back to Northern Lion Plays Monster Train. We won the last episode because whenever we lose too much, we just play as the melting so that we can get a win. Remember what winning feels like. I know for sure we lose as Stygian. I'm gonna go full random here. Friendly units enter the top floor with dazed. That's something you gotta work around for sure. We are Awoken melting. Slightly different from our last run. Hey, sir, would you like to be on camera? Is that your thing? You want to be on camera? Come here. Oh, who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? It's this boy. He's a good boy. Right, Rukan? Oh. He's a little camera shy. That's okay. Why don't you go up on the cat tree? Why don't you go up on the cat tree? All right. We got heals, and we got something that applies burnout, which really allows us to take the, I was going to say to take the good melting champion, but we're not dealing with the good melting champion. We're dealing with the Awoken champion. 2 damage when units move between floors is very good, but I will say +3 magic power is really good for our restores. But do we even want to keep our restores? I'm not joking when I say this is a tough one. But I think that 2 damage is still a little bit better. And I still think we suffer the most from not having good damage potential. So I really do think you go straight to that one still. And I have not had good odds as the Awoken. Turn it on. Like the Awoken as our... I think the Awoken champ sucks. The end. That's where we're at. Hopefully the deck is strong enough to make up for it, but I definitely think the Awoken is, like, trashed here. As far as just the champion goes. So you're dying. You don't do any damage. Why are you dying, then? Oh, from the regen trigger. I can live with this. We're killing all but one. I don't know how we're going to keep our champion alive, now that I think about it. Oh, you know, we could do this. But this floor is looking a little hot. It's a weird one, huh? I don't think we can get you. Even, like, if I descend you, it's not going to do anything. So I think you just do this. And you're going to hit for 3. That's not great. I mean, I guess I'll put you up here so you burn out your days. This is a very strange start that I'm not sure how I feel about. It, I guess. That... It did get the job done because you're going to live long enough to burn out, but let's just put both of you out here. We're relying on our regen triggers to do quite a lot for us here. So yes, we like this. We like this. We like... Would we rather you die or put you up at the front? I think we'd rather you die. 49 damage. Maybe this will kill you slightly faster. I don't think it will. Yeah, it didn't change anything. I think you are gonna do some pyre damage. It's gonna be hard for us to stop that. Like literally, this does nothing, and we can't even summon a unit up here. And okay, so we're gonna do like 3 damage to you next turn. I don't know. I mean, we're not moving the needle on this one at all, so... There had to have been a misplay in there somewhere. Oh, you know what? There you go. Still doesn't do anything. So I think our pyre is going to take 20. But we do get the unit draft out of that, which I think is pretty important. I mean, I always think you take the trial right off the bat. You might as well just eat the run if you don't want to take the trial. So Sting is an interesting way to think about running this. I think we can try it. And then, I really do think, like, Draft is really valuable if you can bring it back. If you can't bring it back, then we don't really need any more units like this. We'd probably be better off with a Whiplash, which does bring something back. And actually, I think I have a play now. I think you go Animus of Will, and you accept that it'll die sometimes, and then you keep trying to bring it back until you're happy with its level of strength. Now, I think one of the advantages of being the melting is you don't actually need a whole lot of units, because ideally you could bring them back. So this is what we're looking for. Being able to bring back a unit per turn. And then ideally, it being free is also nice. But I think making this 10 health for 0 is also pretty good. But you're going to get a lot more value out of that. For sure. For sure. That's tempting. I'll admit that's pretty tempting. But we can also just yeet a train steward. But I feel like I say that 10 times an episode, but I think it's always true. So I feel like we just made a big swing. I feel like that's going to change the game for us in a huge way. And for sure, I like to turn on the unit draft after that. Or the trial, I should say. So you guys are annoying, for sure. However, we also love this. And you're not quick, you're multi-strike. Which is funny, because you could get a kill. If I wanted to play it that way. Hold on. So I think we do like this. Not dying. This. And you're going to think that I'm insane. We put you out here to tank a hit and also to get brought back stronger later. It's weird, but kind of cool. Now this time we got some spicy plays. Whiplash does not bring a unit back from the dead. I appear to have confused it with a different card at some point in my existence. I apologize for that. So we gotta... Alright, we gotta rework our game plan. That's a given. You're burning out this turn? Well, we gotta give you more... We gotta give you the ability to live. Alright, this is, it's dangerous. Alright, they did take the damage, so I'll live with that. Well, now we can focus on getting a Whiplash build, or sorry, a Whiplash build going, I guess. We do play that for draw regardless, and might as well heal you, and you know what? Might as well put up some blockers for you here. This should be interesting. So I'll tell you, full stop. Definitely, we like getting rid of this. We don't have anybody on any other floors anyway. So to me, it doesn't seem important to stop you from having haste. It would be nice, but if we can't do anything about it, then we can't do anything about it. So we did do a decent amount of damage. And I mean, if you're gonna be dazed, we might as well move you up here early. Oh, you have sweep, dude. That's so bad for us. Okay. You're taking none, which is obviously horrible. Did we just lose? We won! Okay. Do not throw away your Animus this time. The end. Wildwood Sap is pretty good on our champion, but we need something better, for sure. Whiplash, don't get me wrong. We're just gonna double it if we use it again. Purifying Cleanse, I think we can take and also put it on our champion. It is a little risky, for sure. We need more damage, but I actually think Lady of the House is a better play than the quick Animus. So we need to keep our Animus alive this time. What an interesting thought. And I'm gonna get real funky here. This is like your... Okay, so we're going to be making the sensible play instead. This is not the most focused run I've ever had, but I think we're still okay. Oh, I ain't never seen you before, I think. Automatic Rail Spike. On Slay, add a permanent copy of this card to your discard pile. I don't know. Spike Driver Colony. On Extinguish, add a permanent copy of this card to your discard pile. That seems extremely dangerous. All of this seems extremely dangerous. I get the idea, by the way. If you get the relic that makes them do +3 on X cards, or you just get some automatic power on this, 25 damage or 10 damage, or sorry, 15 damage for 0 is pretty good, but I actually feel like it just makes our deck worse over time, so let's not and say we did. But maybe it could have been interesting. +10 magic power. Hold on, I'm thinking. That's a good one. And then +10 magic power. I feel like making one great restore could help us. We do like the rejuvenate trigger no matter what. I think, and you might disagree, I think we're actually going to be fine now that I understand we can't bring a unit back from the dead. That's gonna change our life. So we'd really just want the Animus to get as buff as possible. I'm just trying to make sure. Do you explode twice? No. I'm trying to make sure you'd live. So there's 17 damage coming out. This is a little dangerous. Oh, you heal off of the heal. Duh. You're dying. Then we put you back here. I really thought you'd get another kill, but now I see the error of my ways. Let's put you up at the top just to get ready. That's a very spicy start, don't get me wrong. We really need more healing. And thankfully, that's exactly what's happening. You gotta go. All of a sudden, we're looking a little bit better. I think. And believe it or not, I don't mind you taking a hit here. And we're just getting set up to do some damage to the boss early. Now, this Train Steward is probably not long for this world. So for Burnout 2, I still think we need it on our champ. And we're making you move into, like, the death territory for us here. Okay, we like to see that. Nothing's going to make a difference on this one. Yeah, I think you actually are just better off doing that. Losing the Train Steward doesn't matter to me too much. This floor is going to be very spicy, though. But we're still alive and still doing okay. You are going to burn out. Nobody's living with... Well, not too many people are living when they move up. I think we saved those units because we have no way to bring them back yet. We really, really could use, like, a molded in this deck. That would go a long, long way. So we'd like you to live. You are living. We need you to get enhanced, but you're going to have Burnout 2 on you now. We're pretty likely to draw something that'll make that work for us. This is, like, the win condition for this deck is happening as we speak. That's big. I think this is big. Now, we'd like to at least do some damage to you. I don't know if that's going to happen, but we're trying. All right, this is big. So we need the Burnout, for sure. You need it. You need it. You need it. 175, that's it, dude. Are you kidding me, man? 255, that's a little bit better. I'm like, do we even have any units? If we don't have any units, this is going to be a mighty short trip. I guess we'll give you a Whiplash. You die in a hit anyway. Well, okay, you know what? You're going to live long enough to hit him once. That's a start. You're still only hitting him once? That's pretty bad. I think we just lost, but we'll start up another one. Yeah, this one, it never felt right. Even though I just literally said we were fine. Of course, what do you want me to say? So I think, again, we go just random. And we got Umbra Awoken. Okay, so we know what's up there. And you're purging buffs and debuffs. Let's see what we got. So it's Umbra clan. Let's try, because it's so early, let's try it. So 4 units are going to get summoned on the middle floor. I think you definitely just accept that your Umbra champion is going to be like pretty sweet for you and also going to dominate the floor by themselves. So why would I do this? Well, the main reason is our middle floor is already going to be stacked. I wonder, can it be stacked with our champion on it? It's possible, but it definitely appears not because there was just train stewards galore. I totally forgot you got dazed. That's such a bummer. I think you should really just tank a hit for us and save us the trouble on that one. And we're not going to feed, obviously. The daze is really bad there. All right, we took quite a lot of damage. But our champion is going to feast on the top. No doubt about that. So you're already dying. We don't need to mess with you. We really do want to mess with you. Something like that's a little better for us. Okay. And then, yeah, something like that. That. Now we're talking. We really just want you to get as strong as possible because of the trample. You'll heal up twice. Alright. I'm beginning to believe. We love this, dude. Anything we can get with Sting here will do, it'll do wonders for us. You're both going down. This is the most we can fit here, so I'll just heal you again. I don't really want to summon morsels at the bottom. Seems like a waste of everybody's time. Let's see what we get here. Damage shield 1. Would definitely want that on the champion. And then Antumbra Assault. We can't summon another. Damage shield 1. Feast. I thought maybe it would work on both floors. We should have done it on the other floor. I'm skeptical that our boss can get past us, though, right now. Second floor, he's going to get past us. But I'm skeptical he's going to be able to get past the top. Yeah, 3 HP will actually take us high enough that we can survive one more hit. So it's worth something. We are doing some damage. You're already at full HP? Yeah, more or less. By which I mean more. Now you're taking 50 just from 2 train stewards and a morsel. I'm not sweating this. Yeah, you're roasted and toasted. Alright. There's a much better start. So what do we want? We want incredible units. I think we already have enough direct damage. I actually think this is an early skip, believe it or not. We want better units so that summoning them in the middle will probably work out well for us. It's going to be really hard to make our Gorge setup work properly. Believe it or not, I think that's a double skip. I think it's a rare double skip early on. Even with our basic default deck, I think it's not worth much. I think you can take a morsel maker more than... And we might as well large stone something, right? Because if it's going to summon it on the middle floor... Actually, no, now that I think about it, that might be idiotic. Well, you may not think this is sane. To get rid of units. But I want to guarantee that a morsel master slash maker, whatever it's called, makes it out here. And then we can still maybe... I don't know, dude. I don't know where I'm at, okay? You know what? You're our unit. We put all our hopes and dreams into you. I don't know what we're doing here. I guess we're relying on our morsel maker to get fat. on its own morsels. So that should be... Okay, that's not what's going to happen here because we got a Train Steward, which I think is actually what we wanted in the first place. We don't mind you down here. We have enough ways to heal you. +3 in damage shield. +1 in damage shield. It's still very nice. And this time, we will actually do this. We need a damage-dealing unit. So the Crucible Collector would have been nice, admittedly, but... I stand by the Morsel Master, and I honestly almost can't tell you why. Just in my head, my brain went like, this is definitely the way to go. Pog! We can't play this, we need to wait for a Train Steward to eat these things up here. You're kind of doing great work in some ways. Hey, you're toasted. You need to heal up. We're killing you. That's unfathomable to me. I can't believe you are dying. That's hilarious. You must feel so bad. Pog. I mean, we don't need to do this, but it's the principle of the matter. Alright, so that went, like, way better than expected. Turns out 40 damage is still quite a lot. Okay, this can be good enough. I think it can be good enough. Anything that buffs a unit appeals to me right now. we don't have a great attacking unit except our champion, so I think that's where you start. And then, I'm like, I still think you gotta take another unit. Now would be a great time to take a feasting unit. Morsel Master is very interesting because you're by default gonna get like a Master and a Maker, but I think we gotta go Crucible Warden. The only problem is, if Crucible Warden gets summoned at the back, it's trash, dude. I don't know what I'm doing. Not having the ability to control it is very dangerous. Purge a unit, get an upgraded version later. No. Purge a spell. Yeah. And we can afford to get rid of one restore. We want the restores. They're actually doing okay for us right now. I don't think it's a great event, just for the record. What the heck are you gonna duplicate? Do we really want 2 super morsel makers? They're gonna cause us to go over capacity immediately. I think you go for a weird sting build early, and we hope that somehow this comes together. We really just want one incredible unit that doesn't require gorging. That's what we're looking for right now. If it works, great. Will it work? I have no idea. So we play the sting no matter what. This floor, we don't really care too much. We like this getting out here. All of a sudden, you're doing a little bit more damage. Alright, so this one Train Steward is gonna get unbelievably fat. It's gonna be incredible. The world is your oyster, sir. I would rather you have heals, and then we'll play a Razor Sharp on you. Now we have to play like all of these, just to not have them clog up our deck. Hopefully we can play like a Train Steward up there at some point. So we know we gotta play this. We're taking a lot of damage, brother. I think what you might want to do here, put this up at the front. That saves you from taking a very slight amount. But all the while, our Train Steward is getting pogged out of his freaking gourd up there. Why not? Summon some more. He's very, very slowly getting pogged out of his gourd. I can't believe we're not dying. Okay, so you got it. You always play that. Although that did incant you. Always kill you. That did incant you as well, but what are you gonna do? You really get stronger every spell, huh? We must not have another unit in our deck. So these morsels up here, that's all we got, boys. This is our last stand. Okay. Well, protect the ones that actually deal damage. Alright, keeping our champion alive is of the utmost importance and simultaneously impossible. Or not. Not impossible. Just unlikely. So, I mean, I think you've got a razor sharp, like, the unit at the back, so it's got more chance to do damage. Hopefully... Oh, we can't play our second restore, but... Give me some lifesteal morsels. That would help me out. We're living long enough to hit you. And you're going down anyway. But hold on. Hold on. 9 damage. We got our energy back. Now we're talking. All you do is take a hit. Not that special, right? Whereas if I dust you, you take a hit. And nothing has changed, quite literally. We'll still get that out there. It's the principle of the thing. You wouldn't understand, sweetheart. So I have no idea how this will work out. A lot of hope is now applied to our second floor. And it's almost getting it done, which is amazing. No real reason to use an Umbra assault. You're dead. Oh my god. Dude, our train steward got pogged. Alright, so it worked. It was easy, in fact. What we lose in not being able to choose what we put in a place, we gain in many ways by having them all put in the middle to begin with, perhaps. Kill a morsel unit, trigger eaten and gorge abilities as if it had been eaten 2x times. Dude, I'm gonna try it, but I'd really like to get the relic that makes the 2x work better. Yo, Shadow Eater. Very interesting indeed. We really need you to be at the front, which is the problem. So what do you do instead? I think you summon a Thorned Hollow, and capacity is our most pressing concern. I think you summon the Thorned Hollow, and you hope it's at the front so it can gorge. But if it doesn't gorge, it's okay. And we're really getting rid of Train Stewards. Like, we're almost done with the Train Stewards. So, similarly, I think I like you for sustain as well. And we're going to dump the Train Stewards, which now means we're only going to summon the 4 units we actually have in our deck. X value +3. Nope. We really don't care about +2 on the middle floor. It's already so screwed for capacity regardless. I think that's still pretty good. Now, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Maybe we should make units pass through. Yeah, I actually like this a lot. Okay, here's my new thinking. Enemy units get dazed on the 3rd floor. Let's put our champion up there to feast. And then our 2nd floor is just... Let's be honest, we have no idea how it's gonna go. So we're gonna start with a morsel maker up there, which of course, you know, makes perfect sense. You guys are gonna go straight to the 3rd floor, which literally does not matter to me. I don't need you to go through the 2nd floor. It doesn't affect me. We do want the morsels, because we can put one of them up here. I mean, we can put one of them down here. There's not really much point, but it gets it out of our deck. We can heal you to make you a little stronger over time. I think we've just gotten the keys to the kingdom. I don't really care if they go through our 2nd floor. Like, it couldn't matter less, because we're going to kill every unit on the top floor before it can do anything. This is an exception. So you... This time, I think we actually do want to make you go through the floors. Probably. So we're going to do it like that. +1 in damage shield. I mean, what are you getting hit by? Aren't you dazed? Oh, you're not dazed because... Oh, apply rooted! It's not dazed, dude! Doesn't matter, we're taking 2 damage, it's not bad. But, Obviously, I wasn't thinking straight on that one. Hello, Ruka. My boy. Can you move, please? I'm trying to read the cards. My son. Hello. Hello, come here. What a good boy. What a good boy he is. He doesn't want to be here. Okay, goodbye. If you don't want to be here, then go down, please. I want to give you the damage shield times 4. Although it's not going to affect me too much on you. Nobody's dying up here? Okay. We might as well get 2 energy back first. And then get it times 8. I fought in Armageddon! Alright, that's pretty sick. Excuse me, Ruka, can you move, please? We got things. We're doing things here, okay? All right. So this is a slightly more concerning. I still would prefer if you didn't make it to the next floor, or if you didn't haste your units at least. You do get rooted though, so I'm almost like we can live with it. But you get, okay, I see your point. I think we want to do this then. To get a quick feast, we're going to get quite strong. Nobody's going to suffer that much. And then you can at least get another damage shield. Because they have to go through our champion twice. Which is pretty good. So you guys are not all dying, which is absolutely incredible to me. It's going to be quite hard for you to make it too much further. And oh my god, we're going to have so many units on our next floor, dude. We might as well restore something. I mean, you're getting slightly stronger off of this. Alright, now that's a heck of a fight here. Hold the front door. I can't even, I have no idea what's happening on this floor. But I know that, like, you got it. Why not? Why not do this? And then, why not just kill the units that can be killed? And you guys are rooted for a turn, so you're not gonna make it through this either. So I don't know why you're acting so cocky. This gives us a damage shield, which is amazing. And then really, these guys exist just to maybe hit the boss once. Might as well get some restore action going. Not being able to kill you is insanely bad. Because now you're basically just going to be fighting my boss. My champion. Which is pretty bad for business for me. You having rage, too, is such a kick in the teeth. Because this is going to give us Ember Drain that we don't want to deal with. I hate that they're skipping the second floor, but there's really nothing I could do about it, I think. This could be the end of it all here. 188 damage. Well, you like that. Energy? Not energy. Lifesteal. Oh! Oh! Oh, that lifesteal morsel completely changed the game. Alright. That's what you like to see. We got pretty unlucky to begin with. Oh, we got a nice little relic there. 2 damage whenever an enemy unit moves between floors. Hello, Ruka. I don't want to skip every card. I think we're going to take Excavation Eruption. We may not be able to play it for a bit, but I think it's what we're looking for. Spikes are not relevant. We have so much money. Oh, we're going to get the upgraded Restore, but we're going to say no to it for now, right? Yeah, hold on. Just go ahead and hold on to it for a bit. Ruka. Okay. Now, like, we need... Surely we need better units. Like, this Awoken Hollow is not doing a whole heck of a lot right now. Then I'm like, maybe spells? I don't know, dude. Maybe a relic can tie this all together for us. We don't really care about them being dazed on the bottom floor. Magic power might not be that valuable, but it's what we want for now. Quick is pretty okay. We have so much money, I feel like you kind of gotta spend. So, sure, let's make our stronger unit quick. And then more HP, more spikes. Those don't matter to me too much. Multi-strike. Now we're talking. Yeah. And then plus 10. Sure. And then we can, like, put spikes on you and just hope you're at the front. I don't know if that's a very viable strategy long term. But here we are. Now, we do like our restores somewhat decently. I think we actually end up not playing all of our Shade Splitters, honestly, because we have so many Gorges by default that I don't mind getting rid of those. In what is a very counterproductive way to play the game, considering our normal Umbra plays. Enemy units enter with armor 15. Let's say no to this one. It's just a little too much. It's a little too spicy. Okay, so we got a Morsel Master at the front. That's sick. You do damage on death? No, you make your unit stronger on death. I mean, it still makes so much more sense to have them fight on the top, right? Because they get rooted there. We would have been able to stop them from doing damage to these guys, but if these guys can't handle a couple little baby units like this, then what do we care to begin with, right? Maybe they haven't earned it. It's not like our spike unit's ever gonna get hit. He's at the back. Oh, they get killed just by moving, of course, dude. Hello, Ruka. And these guys are gonna get killed by moving, but it's still worth it to do something like that. And we... Energy? 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 No energy? We're really looking for energy on this one. The damage shield one is insanely good. You might as well eat, I guess. Sort of, maybe. I don't know. Kind of. Good damage shield setup. And then, you know what? You get to go here. Let's go. I'm starting to believe that maybe it's not the shrewdest idea to always have 4 units be summoned in a random order on our middle floor. I'm starting to believe that it may actually kind of suck, quite frankly. It does give you some advantage. That much is undeniable. I'm just not sure if it's enough. How are you doing here? You seem to be doing okay. Just keep getting a little stronger. You might as well take a hit in here. We know we're gonna run the restore method on you, and then there you go. Okay. These units dying when they move up a floor is real sick. I'm like, I don't know, do we want to feast? That can't be the right play. Let's kill a bad morsel to get... No, we don't want 2 good morsels. I know that sounds weird. But we can't even play them anywhere. We can play 1 on the top floor and then 1 on the bottom floor. Good idea. So you have 10 turns of lifesteal, which is truly horrific. I don't even want you to take a damage shield off of me. And that's... That was unwise. But you're going to take damage from moving up anyway, so maybe it wasn't that unwise. +3, +3, +... Okay, well, you're going to get +5, +1 here. And then restore. Just restore you. I don't know about this one, boys. Maybe we could bleed off a turn or 2 turns of your lifesteal at least. I think it's only going to be 1 turn because of the sweep. But at least bleeding off 1 turn of lifesteal is something. Taking 243. Dude, these guys are going to get killed. You might as well feast. It barely changed the way this was going. You do 11 damage. This is our -2. Sadly. Dunk it, dunk it, dunk. I feel like we can tough it out against the boss for quite some time here. With just our champion. You do 11 damage. I've got... Yeah, you're toasted. Let's not... We don't even need to sweat it. Alright, but we need more. I would point out that this is working pretty nicely, despite us always having the worst possible unit at the front. And I really don't think we need any of these. I'll admit, I think the health is actually... That restore is actually pretty good. But we need more damage. We have a really big problem with our ability to deal damage. So why don't you take units? When you're right, you're right. Don't get me wrong. But I'm really hoping to get a good unit instead of merely like making a bad, well, not a bad unit, but a unit that we don't love that much do damage. I gotta think about this one. So I think you definitely start with the caves. I'm just gonna be straight up with you. I think we dislike both of those. Bone Shine, maybe you could make it strong enough to kill the boss, but it's a big ask. So there's a couple plays here, dude. I'll be honest. Excavation Eruption is gonna get cheaper. Do we also want to give it holdover? I think the answer is no. Sting can pog off quite a lot as a result of that, but I actually think maybe we get the super draw out of focused growth, and then let's make focused growth cheaper. So for 1, we get to heal 28 and then draw 2 more next turn. And then the reroll. Oh, we can't quite afford to make sense. I'm so sorry, but I stand by this. We never should have taken capacity. We're going to take energy next time. And then in a... Well, you know what? Now our restores are not worth nearly as much to us, so get those out of here. This is one of the thinnest decks I've ever run up to this point, I think. Units get rage. Kid just rages for a while. Can we have an Awoken unit at the front, please? Nope, it's the Morsel Maker. And he's dying. No, it's the Morsel Master that doubles it. We can live with that. Honestly, you dying is not the worst thing for us. So we want you up at the front. Okay. And Umbra Assault slows you down quite prodigiously. I think this unit dying is actually okay for us. Then we'll actually have a spike unit up at the front. Imagine that. What a world, dude. Our multi-strike unit should probably get this. And then I think our restore is best off on the multi-strike unit to make it even stronger. You can take your damage shield and stick it up your yeah. And go ahead and kill this guy so he's not in my deck anymore. Nobody cares about that. Let's start with some feasting. This is okay. You're dying, of course. We'd rather kill you so we do more damage to the unit behind. As far as a friendly unit, we don't need it. But I am looking at you and I'm like, you know what? We could restore you. But I think maybe restoring the Pyre is more sensible. 5 Pyre health is quite a swing. You're not even hitting me? Oh, I have a damage shield. The reason I didn't go for the rejuvenate is because I'm like, you know what? We do get this focus growth no matter what. That has made you live, which is hilarious, but... wait, incant? It's an incant? Yes, okay. Even better. We save a damage shield, we hit you pretty hard. We don't need the gorge. What are you? +3 HP. We're gonna, like, super eat the +3 HP one. It did make you live again. That's funny. I accept the humor there. You're dying and we're not taking a hit. No incants here. So, I mean, we gotta do some damage down on the bottom floor, I'm now realizing. We'll still incant on you, because to make this spike unit pog off is very necessary. So how are we gonna kill this unit down at the bottom, brother? You ever consider that one? Ah, alright, this is bad. Don't do that. Do this. I don't know, maybe we can just kill you via spells. Don't do that. I'm kind of thinking that the kill by spell method actually makes sense. You gotta work with me on this one. It's a little funky. So this guy's getting tanked up to the extreme every single time. You know what? You can actually afford to wait a bit, and we'll heal your buddy back here, who's gonna get super strong. We're gonna use all of our stings down here to get this Guardian destroyed. I kind of feel like in this case, we'd like you to eat a little bit more. We're gonna make you hit harder as well. I don't know, maybe it's always good to feast. As long as our units aren't doing very much damage. The rage is bad, but... Okay, hold on. You're dying! Because you're getting eaten. Okay. You scared me for a second there. I think we like you getting stronger to start with. Dude, we got great sustain now. You have a slay trigger. That's beautiful. Give me a rare morsel. Yes, a damage shield morsel is fantastic. Thank you. And then, really, I just want you to get killed. And we'll just hit you to make you weaker. No, we'll hit you to make it so you'll die eventually. This is a very strange one. So this time, you gotta heal. And we're making quite the formidable series of foes there. Or is it fuzz? I never remember. And then you're getting the sweet multi-strike sauce. You're healing our pyre for way more than I ever could have possibly expected. You might as well give us energy. And then just get eaten. Straight up, just get eaten. Then I think maybe heal our captain, our champion a bit, and let our pyre get healed. That's doing some good stuff. That's doing some good stuff. I cannot tell a lie. Now you actually have lived, which is hilarious. I don't know what happens to you in this unique situation. Also don't really mind that much. Let's kill you anyway. Lifesteal is huge. Give me a quick feast. You got +3. It's probably not going to change things too much, but we accept it nonetheless. I think we gotta put you out there. And then, you know what? Go ahead and take one of those. You're dying anyway. Why wouldn't we just... You might as well put it on the boss. Alright, how much are you taking? This was a prodigious floor, and we got some good value out of it. 939. I don't think we're gonna change that all that much, but you're definitely gonna die when you go toe-to-toe with the champion. Oh, or even before it. Alright, this is a much more unusual run than I'm used to, but it's getting some sauce done. See, that worked out pretty well. And without the morsel copier as well. Apply quick. Double damage on spikes. It's interesting. I think we're better off with like an Unleash the Wildwood. Even more so than quick, believe it or not. And we definitely want energy so we can actually play whatever the card is. Slay the Spire. And I think we go straight into like, we get more relics, dude. A free relic. Days to, this is what I thought we had before, so that's going to make it much easier to kill the units below our pyre room to begin with. All units get plus 10 HP. I definitely think that's extremely good. And Heartless. They can't be healed anymore, dude! I just threw the whole run! Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, that's truly terrible. You know? I didn't read. I don't have anything else to say. It was an enormous mistake, don't get me wrong. Can't heal. Okay. So now I think we actually, like, alter the whole run. And I know you're going to think, what are you talking about? I think we now play our champion at the bottom every single time. No, but the units at the top are going to be dazed when they come up there. I think you literally sack your bottom floor. Thank God we had capacity to play it. I almost made that mistake again. You sack your bottom floor in order to make this floor, like, plausible. And really, Shroud Spike sadly does nothing. Oh, but it will do something for us. Oh, so much energy for us next time. No, you can't do anything with it. All right, just play it and get killed. Okay. I guess we would have gotten the energy, but who cares? So we can't heal you, which presents quite a considerable problem. We can still play this for more draw next turn, so, you know, that's pretty cool. We still got the Rejuvenate trigger, so there's something. We can still generate spikes, we just can't get any HP off of it. Incredible, dude. Truly magnificent work. Alright, you're dying, which is not great. I think we gotta make our unit at the back get as strong as possible, because they're the last one that's gonna... Oh no. Oh no. They're the last one that's gonna face, enemies here. Might as well save this. This is gonna be very interesting. Being able to take a free shot at every unit that comes up to the top floor is really gonna save us a lot. I don't know if it's gonna take us to where we need to go long term, but it's something. It's something. I don't know what I'm doing with these morsels, so I'm just gonna level with you. Just getting the draw, and our pyre is healing. I don't know what to say. So really, this one completely comes down to our champion. Yes, Rukan? My man's walking around like it's a crazy situation here. Oh, you get Harvest Trigger! Might as well get rejuvenated, brother. Enjoy life. We definitely should have Shroud Spiked something. Hold on. Still could. We get a staggering amount of energy for literally no reason at all. Look at that. Look at that. All of a sudden, we're getting absolutely nothing. You are getting 1 HP from the Rejuvenate trigger. Maybe I was a fool to think that we're screwed. You have a Harvest trigger. That's pretty bad. It's not in camp, though. We really should have just played that, huh? Yeah, I think I'm losing it a little bit. That actually helped us. But that makes no sense, so I have no idea how that could possibly be the case. Maybe our champion being 8 stronger could be relevant at some point. This one's falling apart. Or, do you think there's a chance our boss is strong enough to just, our champion is strong enough to just make this happen? It's gotta be no, right? Like, I can't imagine that it's yes. Heartless is truly awful for us. But look at how much HP our morsels have, dude. So your trample is pretty bad for us. On the other hand, we are hitting you for 2. Now we're hitting you for 10. You must feel like a fool right now. Not to mention we're hitting you for 14. Not to mention we're hitting you for 28. My word. I healed the boss. That's one way to do it. Alright, you're taking 64 damage. It's honestly like more than I could have realistically asked for. We definitely do want to summon some units in front of you rather than just play Excavation Eruption, I think. Although you might think I'm insane for that. If we can only summon 1 unit in front of you, that probably means we do play this. Yeah. I think we're about to lose, and it's hard to argue it's not my fault. You're taking 7, 12. 95. 3 times 78. I think we gotta go here. 744. Just trying to see. 26. So you're gonna kill us on the 4th hit. I don't think we can change that. So I think our Pyre having more HP might actually be relevant, so let's let it ride. Oh, we were 1 away. Ruka, I mean, I can't complain. I completely did it to myself. Don't do what I did. We had a pretty good run there until it all completely fell apart. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. I can't in good conscience ask you to click the like button, but I'm going to anyway. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. I'm sorry.